Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
With the launch of Makoni Entertainment and Makoni Competizone alongside Makoni Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Hola a todos, sean bienvenidos a la fecha 6, carrera 1 de nuestro Sim Race City F4 Cup. El día de hoy estamos en Virginia International Raceway para el cierre de la temporada. 2 carreras, una en Virginia, otra en Indianapolis, así que den like, suscríbanse, comenten en el chat y disfruten.
Guess who's back? Auch an die deutsche GTC-Community ein herzlich willkommen zum Finale des GT Champions SRC F4 Cup. Zum Abschluss unserer Reise machen wir zuerst einen kleinen Abstecher nach Virginia auf den Virginia International Raceway und für das allerletzte Rennen der Saison geht es nochmal nach Indianapolis. Das wird sicher großartig. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß beim Zusehen und lasst doch bitte ein Like und ein Abo da. Let's go!
All right, Till, welcome back, buddy. All right, folks, welcome to GT Champions. It's the final round of the F4 Cup brought to us by Sim Race City. We're out at Virginia International Raceway. It's the sixth weekend. We're on race 1. We'll be at Indianapolis, probably rainy. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next round. So stick around with us. There are 2 of these, and they're going to be a lot of fun for all of you that are watching. And our crew today, I'll tell you, is it's all back. We're all here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different languages we're speaking. That's me, Chris Ball, speaking American English. And Fry, he's there next to us helping with commentary and stuff. He does Florida English.
Southern English.
Southern English, sorry. Well, it's still Florida. My goodness. Then we got Pix, our Spanish speaker. Good morning, Pix. Eitan, well, I guess I don't know what his native language is. I would assume it's Spanish, but I don't. And then, of course, Till from Germany. You got to hear the intros. I love
Was
you
it German
guys.
English?
German English. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, it's been so much fun doing this season with you guys. I'm looking forward to our next season coming up. That'll be starting in just a couple of weeks. We'll talk about that once we get to that point in the race in our intros. We are at Virginia, guys. We've been here before. We were here in the first half of the season in a car that was much quicker, much more on the edge. This time around, the car is, I'm not going to say it's nerfed, but it is incredibly easy to drive compared to the first car. So we're seeing the mid pack having a lot more battles. I think, Fry, you were mentioning that last week, right? The cars duking it out a little bit more in the mid pack, keeping together longer.
Absolutely. I think the changes they made or to the setup brought everybody a little closer together. We interviewed some of the drivers who agreed that, they can't kind of just run away. It seems like you jump out in front and then you hit that wall of air. So I think we're going to see some really good racing again today.
Yep, it's going to be really good. This little 2-liter inline 4 engine in this car, but the car only weighs like a few thousand pounds, so it's like really, really fast. And we're going to just see how they do across, well, it says 17 corners, but really it's more like 19 corners when you count up all the little curvy bits. But 17 corners, a few long straights, and the S is going all the way up the hill towards turn 12 and 11. That's gonna get really spicy going through there. A lot of people get excited, and some side by side in these cars, it's doable, that's for sure. Will we see anybody hitting the 153s? Well, that was from 2018, and we already have people in the 140s on the track right now. So, the guys out here are flying, folks. So it's gonna be a lot of fun out here in Virginia, US of A. That's right. Oh, this looks like the right Porsche Cup picks. He kept putting up the Porsche Euro Cup one all the time on accident.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident all 20 times we did it. Trying to give you all a little bit of hint of what was coming along, but it is official. 36 hours now. Registration's been open for the Luke Bansky Racing and Performance Porsche Cup, presented by GT Champions, and we've already got over 30 entries to this series. It is gonna get crazy. We start our first round. Pew pew pew. Where is it? There we go.
Let's go.
We're gonna have 9 rounds, 1 drop round in there. It's in the 911 GT3 Cup car, not the R that was released about a year ago, but the Cup car. No traction control, no ABS. You're gonna drive this car. It's not one of those slam the gas and slam the brake pedals kind of cars. You got to be careful with it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And Luke Bansky Racing and Performance is our new sponsor for this series, and we're going to be announcing what the actual prize is going to be. That is the physical prize. That's going to be a lot of fun. But the winner of the pro class, Luke Bansky's Racing and Performance, is going to get them a seat that covers everything: driver support, anything that the driver's going to need to compete and qualify for the Tag Heuer Porsche Cup. Porsche Cup. Sorry, Till. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, folks. So in just a couple of weeks from today, we're going to see that all the magic happen. All right, qualifiers are going, and those lap times are looking pretty consistent. The top 5, 6, 7, all within half a second. Almost. Well, okay. So Rory just showed up and said, "Oh yeah, you need to go a second faster, guys." Of course he did. Of course he did. So, Fry, check out this track temperatures and weather. That's looking pretty good for some tires to hang in there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is 65 degrees. I mean, that's going to help out. But if you notice that little icon next to it with that nice little 70% right there, I might have been a little bit wrong yesterday in my weather predictories. I might not say anything about this one, or maybe I should. It's going to be sunny the whole time.
It is. It's going to be very humid. It's 70% humidity. I think that one got you kind of confused because I looked at it first. I was like, nope, it's not a 70% chance of rain. It's 70% humidity. So,
Well, there was 70% chance of rain yesterday, so interpret it the way that it might happen.
how did it go yesterday? I
It,
know what you're talking about. Never mind.
it didn't rain for the first 4 minutes, and then it rained from the 6-minute mark to the end of the race.
Wow.
So, yeah, when I say 70% chance, I mean take that chance for how you interpret it, because I was totally wrong.
Yep. Well, that'll be cool. I think we might see some rain at Indianapolis tonight as well for the final race there. However, those folks who have good gear will be able to handle that much better if they got those haptic feedback or force feedback pedals that feel the brakes, really good direct drive wheels so that they can feel the cars under and oversteer, those types of things. That really helps out people in the rain. And if you need something like that, you want to get to that level where you can really feel that car, you need to reach out to simracecity.com, talk to the folks there. Alan, good friend of ours, they have all this gear that can help you get to that point. So go check them out, simracecity.com, because the big kids need a toy store too. And it's a great toy store. So go check them out, simracecity.com. Wait. Till, do the tagline. Lowest voice you got. Let's go.
Oh no.
The 3 P's,
Passion,
baby. Let's hear it.
Performance, podium.
There you go. Way to go, buddy. And don't forget, of course, our global sponsor, Origin Micro. These folks are on top of it. They get it all done, folks. If you're in the IT industry, go over there, reach out to them, tell them we sent you, ask for Don, let them know that you heard about them on GT Champions. Seriously, folks, even if you're just looking for a computer for yourself, there's some great stuff here. If you're a work at home person or an entrepreneur that has a home office and you need some less expensive stuff to to get your business off the ground, or if you want to spend all your money on the best stuff, these guys can do that whole range of things. So go check them out, originmicro.com, or just shoot them an email, sales@originmicro.com, and there you go. Thanks, Don. He's a good guy over there. He is. All right, I think we have just one person left that's actually. No, I don't think we have anybody else. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there we go. This afternoon, folks, you get to hear the sultry sound of my voice at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. The MX5 Cup round, whatever it is, 4 at Laguna Seca. Isn't that right, Fry?
Yep, race 4.
Awesome.
Just crossing the halfway point, unlike these guys who are just going to, I think this is our last round, isn't it?
It is the last few races.
As usual, Mr. Rory is going to be up front with Andre Duna right behind him. These two have battled a lot. Duna's been picking up some speed to give him a little run for his money. Patrick Rich in 3rd, Florian Horvath in 4th, Michael Cook Jr. in 5th, Rafael Rodriguez. Mr. Glitchy has got his issues fixed, so he's going to pick up a little bit more speed. Kostek will start in 7th, Mr. Navarro in 8th, Rick Javorka in 9th, and Frank Nunzio in 10th.
Yeah, look at that. That's all 10 of them. We've only got 10 left. They're starting to grid right now, so any moment we're going to get a race start out of these guys. I think it's going to be in about, well, not too long from now, but there they are lining up on the grid. Rory, who already sealed the championship before the end of the first half of the season, right at the end of the first half of the season. So he's going to start him off here. And he's not saying, well, I've already won this, I'm not showing up. Nope. He's going to come kick some tail. That's a racing attitude, and I love it. He's going to come
we should make him start in the back just for fun.
Oh, Flavio missed the start, so we'll see if he well, I don't see him in the lobby, so I guess Flavio's not here. Now, we do have an interesting thing happening. We have a three-way battle for third between Michael Cook and Rafael Rodriguez, both of which are here. Ahead of them is Koztek, who's running in second, and he is here on the track too. There's not enough points for Michael Cook or Rafael to get to Koztek, but we'll see. Here they go. Off and running. Andre Duna dives in behind Rory, cuts off Patrick Rich, newly minted high pre-driver. And everyone's going to hold it together. Nope. Andre's going under Rory. He's going to try to get that spot. I think he's going to get it done, but the inside to the left-hander, Rory still has that. And he's got to get all the way around this corner. He's got one more left-hander, and he gets it out front. Andre took a shot at it. Didn't quite get it. Oh! Raphael's around. Does he have damage? Oh, yeah, this thing's crab walking. Oh, that thing's
somebody got damaged.
Pull that up with.
Somebody hit somebody.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So was that, was it Jordan? No, I don't know who was behind him, but these four said bye. Patrick Rich, Michael Cook. There is Florian Horvath.
Yeah, I think it was Horvath and Rodriguez that came together. Whoa,
somebody just went off track. Michael Cook, no, that's not where you want to go. You're trying to beat Rafael Rodriguez, remember? Oh, Rafael's in the pits. He has to tow. Okay, so Michael can just get back on track.
Damage.
Oh, wow. Is that Patrick? Oh, that's
Patrick.
Oh, that's Jordan. The even the newest high pre-driver. I can't get words out, guys. It's early on a Saturday here at the ball house.
Hey, I got up early on the East Coast to watch the noon rise, so we're good.
To watch the noon rise? That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. All right. Oh, I see something else just happened. Oh, Rick Javorka and Frank Nunzio? Is that something happened to those guys? Oh, no.
As of right now, Solo is listed as out, and Rodriguez is still in the pits fixing his damage. I don't think Florian got any damage. Oh, no. Florian's in the pits as I say it. I didn't think we were going to have this chaotic of a start, but apparently these guys are going at it. I mean, it's the last race of the year. There's not a lot of stuff to do, so they're just going at it.
Hey, it's I think it happens at the end of seasons sometimes where it just gets a little bit light. Some people realize that they're not going to be able to win a championship. They decide maybe they'll do something else. Not really the racing etiquette that we like to see, right? We'd like to see drivers drive an entire series. But I mean, it happens. People, it's sim racing. There's not much you can do about it. They're not paid drivers. It's not like we can force them to be here. Like call them.
We
up
always love.
Get out of bed and get in this race.
We always love and appreciate the bravery. We just like when it pays off better.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Rory O'Shea, he's up there running away from things, but Patrick Rich getting on Andre's case. Oh, we're gonna get to see what happened to Florian. Oh, he hits. Oh, and this is where it gets bad. Oh, he got some air. But look, Raphael's car was acting. Oh, it's look how like wobbly it is. How did that happen? Did Koztek, no, don't get on the gas. Don't do that. No. Go around. Oh, who was that? Oh no, Jordan. Boy.
Jordan with nowhere. I mean, he had nowhere to go. There's just nothing he could do at that one.
Yeah. Wow. And then Frank trying to hold it. Okay, that was good. Frank saw something, hit the brakes, saved himself from that. Ooh, I think this battle for second is going to go on for the whole entire race, and I'm excited for that. Andre's
Rory has
just showing his stuff.
And, you know, Dunas has benefited a few times that Rory has made, I think, 2 mistakes this season. So you never know. He could make a third one in this race.
Yeah.
He hasn't made many.
Patrick Rich really needs a good race. He's had a really rough week. I won't go into the details, but he has had a tough week. He and I spoke for an hour to helping him with getting through some stuff. It's been a rough time. So he really needs a good second place finish this is his first race in the F4 car into the High Prix livery, right, Pix? Or did he race that last week?
Yeah, I think he's done
another
one
he had it
already.
last week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it was about around the same time that he has now run that livery on his other car, and we were just so happy that he had a new livery to put on his car.
Yeah. Man,
I just mean his Mustang. I was gonna spare you and not say the Mustang, but here we are.
now his Mustang will carry the High Prix banner, that's for sure.
I think we're gonna add a little Mustang logo to every High Prix car, even if it's not a Ford.
Even if it's not a Ford?
Yeah.
You know, like the Toyota and Honda Super Formulas.
and I told you guys that, even though this is an F4 car, he does have a Ford motor, Mustang motor in there. It's up to spec and everything, and that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it.
He's got that really high horsepower 4-cylinder motor that Ford doesn't make.
Exactly. 100%.
They make a 4-cylinder, right, in the little tiny cars. I can't think not the Escape. What is that little one that they use for rally too?
Ford Focus.
Focus, yeah. I think they have a 4-cylinder in that one. Yeah, this is I should have got on the track, you guys, and raced the just to add another car to the mix. And so should have Till. We should have had Till in there too. We should have all just jumped in there and let Fry just do everything. Just, you know what, Pix? You could have just put the camera on like third place, and then all of us just jump in and race, or put it in blimp view or something, so we can see the whole. I'm kidding. I'm sort of kidding. Maybe I'll jump into the second race just to add some fun. It could be fun. I haven't
be the Cameron car.
Track, but it's how hard can it be?
Are you going to run some 147s and 148s? Looks like Duna right now with the fastest lap over O'Shea, but O'Shea's got a bigger gap. And
he came back at it though. Look at that, a 9.55 and a 9.61.
and Duna is, I think, gaining a little bit on him because he does not have Patrick Rich fighting for that second position. So
where'd he go? He's like
I think he might have had a little excursion moment.
He's just about 2 seconds back. He's not far.
I mean, that's...
Oh, whoa, no, that's way more than 2 seconds. Where the heck?
That's probably the equivalent of he just had like one little tire go off and hit the grass on a straightaway, and then you lose so much time.
Yeah.
They're all spaced out. Look at that.
Uh-oh. Frank. Is Raphael back on track? Oh, he is. He's back on track now.
Yeah, the only person we have lost at the moment is Solo, Mr. Koscheck.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. Michael Cook is ahead of Raphael probably by a lap. He's got to be close to a lap. I mean, he was 2 minutes in the pits fixing the car. Michael Cook just needs to finish the race ahead of him, and that's going to give him the third spot on the podium for the championship. So that'll be cool. Look at that. Lo hicimos. I learned that from Dora. That's the only real Spanish words I know besides how to get to a bathroom and get a glass of milk or water. Pix tries to teach me, but I'm unteachable.
I can tell you how to go mow the backyard.
What?
I said I can tell you how to go mow the backyard over here and over there and over there.
Oh, okay.
I did a lot of work with a few guys from Mexico. And they were, got their part of the green card program to come over, and they knew no English whatsoever. I knew no Spanish. So the 3 years that we worked together, we taught each other English and Spanish. So I learned a lot of stuff I'm not allowed to say and stuff I can say. The difference is they did not tell me, which one's which.
There you go. Hey, I think we need Florian Horvath to get some sponsors because he's asking for them. It's written on the side of his car. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it said place sponsor here on the side pod of his car, on not that side but the other side. Giant letter says place sponsor here. I don't know what's on the other side of the car, but here we're gonna see it right here. See this? Place sponsor here. That's awesome. Well, if anybody's looking to sponsor an F4 car,
Trying to see. Oh, that writing's too little. I can't see it.
Yeah, we'd have to go to like.
Bye-bye.
Ouchie, mom. Oof.
Oh, Frank.
Oh, wow. Now it looks like
Frank
a stock car.
He's remodeling the car at the moment.
Oh, Frank Nunzio now is going to have to tow. Frank Nunzio, there's a few of the guys here that have signed up for the Porsche Cup that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Much different driving style than these Formula cars. You know what's really fun, you guys? I was trying to build up my Formula license. The Super Formula lights are a blast. This car is too, but the Super Formula lights are so much fun to drive. The Super Formula cars, forget it. I hate them. Never gonna drive it again. That thing is, oh my gosh, they're so powerful. Like you cannot push that pedal all the way down. Even in second gear coming out of like the first chicane at Monza, if you're in second gear and you mash the pedal or even give it 3/4, that car's going around on you. It is, woo, she's hard. But Super Formula lights, those are fun. I'm gonna share a piece of news for everybody because Pix mentioned it in our Discord in response to a driver. They said, "Hey, are we going to be doing these cars again?" And I'm paraphrasing Pix's response, but our official response is, we have fallen in love with the open wheel racing. It's not GT style racing like GT Champions kind of hints at, but it's been such a fun season to watch these guys race. Ultimately, we want to end up where we're running Indy cars. So we're starting with F4. We might do an F3 or some other quicker car or Formula Lights or Formulas or something. But we're going to try to work our way to an Indy style racing event. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pix, did I miss any part of that?
No. So far, so good.
Okay. All right. So far, so good. Dad gave me permission to finish that off. So perfect. And you know what? This team that we have here, the four of us, I'm really excited by it. We've had a lot of fun doing our seasons together. IGTS last season, this series, we got the Porsche Cup coming up. We have some other stuff coming up in Gran Turismo. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We also picked up 2 new sponsors just this week, folks. So we have a new series. Pix, do you think I can talk about the Sunday series in in Gran Turismo, or should I wait? You tell me. I'll let you make the decision. Okay. Yay, he said I can. Okay. In Gran Turismo, folks, we are going to be doing a time attack challenge. The details are simply, we're going to do these qualifier style like we do for the World Cup qualifiers. You have your outlap. You'll be the only car on the track. We're going to have our 2 cameras in there so we can get your in car, your out of car, and it's going to give you 2 hot laps with the times posted together. There's some rules stuff about how it's all going to work, and the finer details will be shared later. But it's going to be a series that we're going to do once or twice a month, and we have a sponsor for it, and it's going to have a pretty great prize at the end of it. Of course, the winner's coins, because the winner's coins are awesome. But it's going to be a limited series to a limited number of drivers. If we get too many people register, we'll do a qualifier ahead of time. But basically, it's going to be a time attack challenge with specific cars, specific tracks, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So keep an ear out for that. That's going to be announced pretty soon. And then I won't say what it is, but we're planning a Thursday night iRacing series that will be coming up soon as well. That one I won't say anything about because we haven't fully decided what we're going to do yet. Pretty close. Pretty close. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. So lots of stuff coming. It's going to make this the end of winter and spring leading up to summer pretty exciting. So yay. So let's see. Anything going on?
I was looking for a sound effect to go along with that, but they don't have one because I knew it would be interesting to make that sound. But I guess you'll just have to wait.
Which sound? Let's see what
I
you
can't
got
describe the sound because then people will know. I was gonna leave a hint out there, and nah, I just can't do that. I guess y'all will just have to wait till Chris tells us all.
Tells you what? I am so confused right now.
on the thing you just finished talking about 5 seconds ago.
Time attack?
No, next.
The thing that we're not saying what it's going to be for Thursday nights?
Yep, had a sound effect for it, and I can't find it, so.
That's all right. The sound effect you're thinking of is not what we're thinking of. I can promise you that.
I still have a sound effect for it, and no, I do not. I can't get it.
Do it yourself. Do the sound yourself.
Yeah, come on.
What's
no,
what's the
not
sound?
Nope.
Oh, sure. Okay, I see what you're doing. You're afraid. You're chicken. Chicken.
Yeah, I promise you we won't call HR. What is the sound?
We won't call HR this time.
It was nothing bad. I just can't make that sound with my mouth.
It's like something like that.
It would be right after I do it. You're just gonna hear. It's just.
Oh my god.
That's it. It's just bad. No, I can't make that sound.
Well, listen, nobody's fighting for position on track right now, so you've got the mic, dude. Let's hear what it sounds like.
I will start singing.
Okay.
I'm bailing out of that.
There you go. All right, so Rory O'Shea running in first is our champion. Andre Duna running in second. He's about 50 something points behind Kostek for the second spot. But he is ahead of Michael Cook by that's interesting. Michael Cook's running in fourth. I don't think he's going to get far enough ahead to steal championship points this round. But remember, there's still a second round, you guys. And did I mention that all the points this round are tripled for all of you other drivers that didn't show up? These are triple point rounds, so you're missing out. I'm kidding.
I'm like, did I miss a memo?
You did.
Because I don't check memos, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're written in English, so maybe Till can translate them for you. Cause...
I didn't say I couldn't read it. It's just a matter of like, did I go check my email? I mean, that's I know I have 18 notifications. I still got to click on it to open it.
There you go. That's funny.
That's how most people are out there in the world. Like, I sent you an email like a week ago?
Oh, yeah.
Did you text me? No, then I didn't get it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. When you get the option, like a doctor or a company store or something, they say, what's the best way to get you, text or email? I'm text every time. You can blow my phone up, and please do, because otherwise it might be a week or two before I get back to you, before I get back to my email.
There you go. Communication's key. Look, Raphael's back on track, one lap down. As long as Michael Cook can hold it together, he's gonna lead that third spot. Now, if Andre has a race in the next round, like he has over Michael Cook this round, Andre could make his way all the way up into second place. We'll see but Kostek has to do something about that, so we'll see how that works. Let's see. I forgot to look at the chat. Oh, Alan's here. Hello, Alan from Simrace City. kind of hoping he was going to be in this final race so we can talk about him and point the camera at him and make the car do funny things. We have that power, you know. We have the ability to
O'Shea
curse when needed.
O'Shea has restolen back his fastest lap, but not by much.
All right, so let's drive around with Rory then. Here we go. Cockpit mode activated. Turn 1. You got to keep turning, still turning. It's a long one there of VIR. On the gas here, and you're going to let off right about here. Hold it together. Let those wheels do what they got to do. Wow. He's not just trying to make it around the track. He is legit trying to throw that thing around. My favorite part of the track right here. Full send all the way up through these S's. Just roll those curves. You get full speed all the way up this hill, and then you're going to have a couple really fast corners. It's that one at the end, the hard right-hander, you got to be really careful on. This one is going to be, after here, is going to be just a little bit of a lift right here. You'll see him come off the throttle just to get the car to rotate. And then on the brakes now. Get around that corner, hold it together, take it wide, cut it in. Yeah, that's how you get her done, baby. Now go to the left, cut through pit lane to save yourself some time.
All right, it looked like he was drifting that last corner.
If you're not going fast enough. I mean, the way the car drives with the new tune, you can really let that back end go. That back end is planted because there's a lot of aero taken off the front of the car, which kind of induces some understeer, which when it does finally gain grip, it doesn't gain grip and then oversteer immediately. So it does definitely help the drivers get it sorted out, hold it together. Yeah, there he goes. See, that's how it's done. That's exactly how it looks when I drive. It's just 2 seconds slower. Right? I mean, everything looks the same. That was a great lap too. It wasn't his fastest lap. He was off by about 1/10 of a second, but I mean, you wouldn't notice it. That's for sure. So Rory now holds the fastest lap. Who had the pole position? Rory had the pole position too, didn't he? All right.
Yeah, Rory doing actually pretty much the way they're running right now. I think Patrick and Michael switched positions. That's about it. But which is kind of crazy for the start we had.
Yeah, that was a nutty
Like,
start.
how are they back in they're almost all back in qualifying order. But they all had a few excursions.
Yep. Well, if the
3
race
minutes.
were to finish the way that it is now with incident points, that there's 3 cars that have 0 off tracks, but I don't know if they all have 0 incident points, because if you end up in the pit, it's probably because you hit something, so you're going to have an incident point. But from what I can tell right now after this race, as far as the championship goes, Kostek would still be leading. Michael Cook would be in 3rd, and Andre passes Rafael Rodriguez and is now exactly halfway between Rafael and Michael Cook. Rafael with a 160, a 166 for Michael, and Andre moves himself tucked up nicely with a 163 in between them. So that very next round, oh, look at this. This is for position. Patrick Rich over Michael Cook. So Patrick Rich up into 3rd. When did Michael Cook pass him? Okay, so they're just fighting back and forth. I like that. Okay, so now Michael Cook is sitting in 4th place. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. This is awesome. This is really good. I like watching these guys fight it out. Be kind.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
It had to be said. Let's go, you guys. This is good. Okay, no cameras changing. No, no, I meant like we don't need to see anything else right now. This is awesome. Oh wait, something must have happened to Rory because Andre just stole the fastest lap and is getting closer too. He's a lot closer than he was before, but this is the action right here. This is awesome. These two, oh, wow, he is really pushing that car. Now this changes a few things because, well, actually it doesn't change anything.
Well,
But
Duna just right now has the fastest lap, so he would gain those points. And I noticed when you showed the demographic that Rich and Cook are fighting for position, but Duna's not that far behind him in the points. So he,
Yeah,
with these 2 rounds, he may be able to jump ahead of both of them or make it like a 3-way battle.
So Andre Duna, if the race finishes just like it is right now, Michael Cook 166, Andre Duna 165 with the fastest lap, which he took from Rory. So this is for third position, and Patrick Rich is gonna get it. Nice. Okay, so this gets really interesting. I don't have clean race bonuses yet because I don't know if I know Rick Javorka and Rory, neither one of them had any off tracks. So, we'll talk about the points in a second while these guys finish things up. These guys fighting for is that for position with in front of Jordan? No, it isn't. Oh, that's Frank. Okay, I got you. Florian comes across in 5th. Jordan's going to grab that 6th spot.
Oh, that was a race down to the wire. Oh, he got him. Yeah, Rodriguez got him. Hey, they might be a lap down, but they were still battling for 8th and 9th spot. That is awesome.
So Rick Javorka dropped to 7th. So something happened to him earlier. He was in 6th. So Jordan picked up that 6th spot. Okay, I got it. Nice.
Rory again, our winner. I think that's his 9th win somehow this year, season. Andre will come in 2nd, Patrick Rich in 3rd, Michael Cook in 4th, Florian Horvath in 5th, Jordan Navarro in 6th, Rick Dvorka in 7th, Rafael Rodriguez 8th, Frank Nunzio in 9th, and Koscheck, who did not finish. I swear that has got to be so close to how they started. But somehow in a race where they did not just all fall in line and drive around the whole time, there was a lot of action in the first 5 minutes to it all came back together. That was very interesting and weird.
That was a lot. That is for sure. Well, I'm gonna quickly go over the points. They're unofficial, of course, in case there's any incident reports filed and that we have to look into. But Rory, of course, we already know he's been crowned champion. Costech, 202 points, and he'll be in the next race, so he'll be able to secure that because he's got almost 40 points ahead of Michael Cook. And so for third place, here's the battle for third place. It's 3-way battle. Michael Cook, 166. Andre Duna, 165. Rafael Rodriguez, 160. So 6 points separates those 3 drivers. But Patrick Rich is at 155. So there's only 11 points difference between the 4 guys battling it out for that 3rd spot in the championship. This next race is going to mean everything. It's going to determine who's going to get that 3rd spot. I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun to watch. Whew. All right, folks. We'll be back to you in a few minutes.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
With the launch of Makoni Entertainment and Makoni Competizone alongside Makoni Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks again for our sponsors there, and Luke Mansky Racing for the setups. And that's not right. Luke Mansky, what am I talking about? I got too many things in my brain. Makoni Setup Shops for the setups for the cars. Thank you, Makoni. But the Luke Mansky Racing and Performance Porsche Cup, it's coming 2 weeks from today, folks. Same time that these start, we're going to be here, and 9 races with 1 drop round, so that'll give drivers a chance to drop one of their worst performing rounds or their worst performing round, which could be a no-show or could be, a problem on track. And we're going to race some pretty great tracks: Nürburgring, Silverstone, Watkins Glen, Monza, Barcelona, Imola. That one's going to be fun to watch. That one is so bendy. Bathurst, these guys are going to have a whale of a time in that Porsche Cup car. Interlagos, that one's a fun track. And then, of course, we're going to end up at Spa, which is just an iconic track. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So registration is open. Go to gtchampions.com. And right on the front page, you're going to see a giant banner for this. Click it. It'll take you right to the series page. All the information is there, and a registration button for you to click on so you can go and register for the series. And we are at, right now, if you'd like to know, I'll tell you the exact number of people that we have listed. As of right now, we have 32 registered drivers for the event. So, should get pretty busy. All right.
Hola amigos,
Folks.
sean bienvenidos a la sexta fecha del Sim Race City F4 Cup Carrera 2.
What?
We're still.
I'm here. I'm not ready for a second.
Surprise!
Ja, jetzt geht's in die zweite Runde. In Indianapolis, diesmal im Regen. Und ja, mal sehen, wie es läuft.
All right, folks. We are back for the final race of the season. And our champion's been crowned, but we have a 3-way battle for the final third spot. and or actually it's a four-way battle if we really look at it close. It just all depends on what happens. It's raining here at Indianapolis, and these guys will not be turning laps like Kyle Kirkwood did in 2017. Not at all. His lap record there's a 131. These guys will be lucky to get into the 130s. Rory, I think, hit a 139.999. Like that's about as fast as he's going to get in the rain. Now, the weather forecast does show that we're going to have a little bit of rain stopping here momentarily. The track, not very many cars on it, so it may take a while for it to dry out enough to... I don't think we're going to see dry tires, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes today, so we'll keep track of that for you. But what a great track this is. Didn't they race Formula One here a long time ago? I think they did, yeah. That would be an interesting to bring that track back, but we've got 3 other American tracks now, so we'll deal with that later. All right, McConey, thank you, sir, for bringing your setups to the series. The first half of the series was the car on the razor's edge, wicked fast, and unless you had a lot of experience in the car, it was a handful. And then the second half of the season, we took the car the other direction, tightened things up a bit, and now it's given the less experienced drivers a little bit better feel of the car, and it's going to make the pro drivers up at the top really have to figure the car out and drive differently, which is what they're supposed to do, right? They're supposed to be able to take any car and switch to whatever they need to do to make it work. So, thinking of switching, no, that was in my head. It just went right clean out, man. I just ADD'd the heck out of that thing. Okay, I suffer with it. It's what I do for a living. Anyway, I'm Chris. I'll be taking care of the play-by-play and race direction. And Fry, he's here to help do some of the commentary. Till is also our live race steward, and also he helps do a little bit of commentating here and there when he feels like he's got it all figured out. What he says. Pix is here.
Yeah, well, I do want to ask Till, what does he think about this car and this series? I would like to hear Till's opinion.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I like the
Till.
car. I already was on a real F4 car race.
Wait,
okay,
what?
Okay, tell us more about that.
Yeah, you gotta tell us that story.
Yeah, it was the time Mick Schumacher was driving the F4 car on the Nürburgring.
Wait, keep going.
Yeah,
There's
it's
got to
a
be
few
more to
years
this story.
No,
You sat in the F4 car and drove it?
No.
Oh,
I watched the race on the racetrack.
Oh, okay. Did anybody else think he said the time he drove one?
Yes.
Okay.
What? No, it was the time
like,
Mick Schumacher, the son from Michael Schumacher, was driving the F4.
Oh, okay. I was thinking we were with a legend here that we just didn't even realize was that level, and now we just realize you're just a regular schmo like all of us. So okay.
All people here at GTC are legends.
There we go.
Till, have you ever driven a race car?
No.
Go-kart?
A go-kart, yes, but not a race. Yeah, if you say it's a race car, then yes. But
well,
nothing
you're
more than a
racing it,
go-kart.
and it's a car, so
yeah, and a lot in iRacing, right?
There's a hard T at the end of that word car, Pix.
Yeah.
It's a moving vehicle.
Well, sure.
Yeah, that's right.
So is a moped, but it's not a motorcycle.
There are moped races, so I mean.
Well, okay, that's true. I guess
there are lawnmower races. If you've never seen a lawnmower race, you haven't lived yet.
Exactly.
We've seen them in all of the videos that say "man in Florida." That's
Yep,
what we, and
100%.
then it's followed by something like that.
It's a matter of fact. I mean, it is a southern series. I think they go all across the bottom states. There's no northern snow mower race, and I can tell you that right now. But when you got a guy on a
Oh.
Is that Andre and Rory?
Yep.
I think it was, or is that
I think
Kostek?
so.
Oh no, Kostek's out on the track. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got to
So
get you on a mower, Chris.
I've driven 2 race cars in my life. I drove a stock car on a quarter-mile oval, and I drove a Ferrari. Well, I guess it's not really. Well, it's sort of a race car. It's a Ferrari F430 F1, not Formula One. I just called it's the F1. But I drove one of those, and that was down in LA. Both of those. Irwindale Racetrack. If you've ever heard of that one, it's a little quarter oval in LA. It's in the iRacing sim. Irwindale is. That's where I drove the stock car, and I raced my brother from Detailing Group, Dave, who is our sponsor that's coming back. One of the sponsors coming back. He and I on my birthday weekend, we drove race cars out there, and they put him out in front of me in the track, and I told my spotter, I said, "Whatever you do, I'm passing that guy today." And I heard him say to the other spotter, "Oh, we got something going on here." So they were both spotting us, trying to see who's gonna win, and I did pass him, and I took the victory. And I was like, "Yes!" They made him move over because he was going too slow, and I was like, "Yes!" It was pretty awesome. Right now, he's actually driving his daughter all the way across the United States, from San Diego all the way to Virginia. That's where he's taking his daughter out there right now. So he's driving across the country with her, stopping in some places. He's going to look at a couple of racetracks. I'm not sure which ones he's looking at. But, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I want to get out there and race about. Okay, it's not raining anymore. There's some scattery stuff that's coming. I'm looking at the weather. I don't think we're going to see any. It's going to be scattered rain, if anything, about
This
the
track
time.
this track is going to make you a liar.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to join this one. I mean, it's wet. These guys are having a hard time, and the last thing I want to do is be the one that screws up their championship. There's still 10 people ready to fight it out that were here before, so we'll see what happens. Oh, this is going to get exciting, you guys. I can't wait to see how this championship turns out. I will try to keep relative score when the cars kind of get a little spaced out, if they do, and I'll enter the points in and see how it changes things. So we'll try to keep up on that, see if we can call this thing as it goes. Pardon me. So, this afternoon at 7 p.m. Eastern, you can maybe watch Fry. Fry, did you make it into Lobby 1?
Of course.
Okay, perfect. So you can watch Fry lose to everybody else in Lobby 1.
It's pretty much just not going to go well.
Yeah, it's not going to go well. The MX5 Cup in Gran Turismo will be happening today, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a 1-hour race. We're going to be at Laguna Seca, people. Wait, what? That doesn't look right. Why does that say February 25th? Are we on the wrong weekend?
No, it's February 1st, year 25.
Oh.
Yeah, it threw me off too when I first started looking at it. And imagine if you're the guy who did the dates and you look down, you're like, wait, I didn't write that. Did I write that down?
That's funny.
So,
well,
yeah.
we'll be here live and in 4K, so you can come watch on your biggest screen TV and watch it crystal clear as Fry runs the back of the field and holds up the leaders. No, I'm teasing.
I'm hoping everybody visits the sand. That's about my only chance at this point.
It is Laguna Seca. Everyone's going to hit the sand once. So
and let me tell you, if you touch one of those sausages, you don't just bounce a little bit and keep going. This thing shoots your car dead into the wall. You will have no chance to recover. So this will be Dodge the Sausage Fest all day.
Okay. How does that make you feel, Till? I'm kidding. This whole sausage thing. I was trying to make a joke about dodging sausages. And now I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to move on to... So come back, folks, this afternoon. And then, oh boy. That's funny. That's funny right there. we'll be also back next weekend for the next round of the World Cup. Where's World Cup going to be next weekend? You think I should know all of this stuff? I do know all
I
this
don't
stuff.
even know the track, but I know it's in the God forbidden Mercedes, and I have to drive a Mercedes. I might be sick next Saturday.
Oh, it's at Red Bull Ring.
Oh,
That's where we're going to be.
you know, and the designer of that series just really has this thing where he's like, I'm gonna pick a track you really like with a car you really hate. No matter who you are, he's really good at this.
The Red Bull's a fantastic track, and the
Yes, absolutely.
2020 AMG is a great car. It's
Nah.
different than its predecessor. It's got a little bit more power. It's got the suspension and stuff, and the aero's a little bit different. So the car does have a little bit of a different feel to it. Nothing like what these guys are dealing with, but it was good nonetheless. So we'll be back next weekend for that race. And if I have everything working right, you're going to be able to have Tatiana and Paul back in the booth taking care of business next weekend. And next weekend's an off weekend for the iRacing drivers. However, I may put together a short race for them to practice for round 1 of the Porsche Cup. So, all right, there we go. I don't know if. Okay, so Pix even just confirmed it. I know we had talked about it, but I wasn't sure if it was a thing. But apparently, what we talked about was a thing. So next Saturday at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to have a full race in the Luke Bansky Racing Porsche Cup, and it will be at Nürburgring, and it will be with all the settings. The weather might be slightly different, but it will be the same thing. So we're gonna do that. Now, we're not going to be broadcasting that race, but the drivers will be able to come and get some practice and get that sorted out. Oh, okay. So it's not going to be at Nürburgring. It's going to be a track that's not listed. Oh, it's at the one I'm thinking. It's the one that we took out, right? Starts with an F, ends with an I, has an Uj in the middle. Oh yeah,
It
we
was
can cut all
Daytona, right?
Wow, now he's in the mud. What's he gonna do?
The only thing he can. And we saw a little bit of this. You see that giant puddle? It's like you come out of a lake onto the front straightaway. Just
Oh yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't know why all the water just sits in that one spot, but you see it puddling up on the sides. You know, it's not even a racing line anymore. It's just stay out of the puddles and off the curves, and don't do that.
Don't do that. Nice
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's not raining, but it's going to be it stopped raining just before qualifying started. So in about 5 more minutes, we're going to have a scattered amount of rain coming through. It's certainly not going to be. I am looking. There may be a heavy spot in the middle of that right as this race is beginning. Oof, this could get interesting, folks.
Yeah, I think you missed your calling as the weatherman. You've changed your mind about 6 times before we got to this race.
Pix, we gotta find a way to have the weather radar behind me on my green screen so I can put on a suit, well, at least from the waist up, and then I can do a weather report. That would be a lot of fun.
I want you to wear a green shirt and a green tie too when you do it. So all we see is your hands and face moving around.
That's funny that you mentioned that, because when my father was in town visiting, he helped me install this in my office. And so I was sitting in my chair with the camera and the green screen, and my dad was holding it up behind me, up in the air. He's 6'2", and he had his arms stretched up and was touching the ceiling, holding this thing. And then he just lowered it down, and all I saw was his head moving around behind me. I was like, it's like the floating head, and he goes, "Chris, I see your future." It's pretty great. 88 years old he is, and he still has so much fun. I love it.
So on the side of Florian's car, the guy we're watching right now, He does need a title sponsor for the left side of the car, but for the right side of the car, it says, when you're waiting for the new ITGS season, but you're just a chill guy.
Is that what it says?
Yes. And he's got a little dog with kind of got some eyebrows like down a little bit, like, yeah, I'm waiting, but can you hurry up and tell me?
That's funny right there. That's good stuff. Well, he signed up for the Porsche Cup, and a lot of people are liking it, guys. I'm telling you, the people are getting really excited for it. So it's going to be really, really good. No, Jordan, there should be 2 laps for qualifying. And but if you get any incident point on 1 lap, if you go off track, it voids your time. So yep. One didn't count because he went off track. So
On my
Jordan's still trying to figure
iRacing,
out
it's 1
the
lap.
sim. What's that?
In my iRacing, it's 1 lap. It's
Did
saying
I
1
mess
lap.
that up?
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's the downside. You may only get a couple laps, but if you make mistakes or you get a penalty on it, you won't
void
count
your
your
time.
lap. So you end up being in the back. Now the good news is that Jordan's mom is in the chat. So if he needs any advice, I'm sure she'd be willing to help him out.
Oh, Florian said, wait, when did I sign up? Oh crap. Okay, well, I thought he did.
Well, he needs to sign up now because you have made him.
I've already said it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he hasn't signed up for it. I was there. Okay, he hasn't signed up for it. Well, get to business, man. You got to sign up for it.
We need Flavio, Jordan, and Florian. Everybody needs to go sign on up.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the rules of this thing and see if I did a boo boo. Although I can't look at it that way, I can look at it over here though.
Yeah, Jordan is right. He didn't do an off track, but he does have 2 laps counted by timing. So,
I mean, was he just slow or what?
but only 1 lap for Rory, Solo, Patrick, Andre, Michael Cook.
Well, Rory got ran over by somebody, and we saw that.
Wasn't that practice? That was practice.
Oh no, it is qualify laps 1. Yep. Well, I
Ouch.
screwed that one up. Yep. That was me. That was all me, folks. I
Don't
take
blame
full
it on Chris.
responsibility. Please, by all means, blame it on me. So yeah, only 1 lap counted. That is my bad. I need to make well, you know what? I don't want to bother them. It's about to grid. So I'll leave them alone. But
At this point, I'm thinking if you're in that back row and you can just kind of let everybody go, you might actually have a better chance than starting up front in this one.
it may be considering the yeah.
We have our little events we do every Tuesday for our gentlemen's, and J-Rod's been doing some stuff where he just doesn't tell anybody, but he likes to throw in a reverse grid once in a while, and it is so funny when you do it because nobody's expecting it, and they realize, well, I mean, we're starting a race, right? And it just adds fun. I know that's, you can't really do it on here, but man, it's just funny. Rory, again, will lead us off. Kostek this time will start in second. Patrick Rich in third. Andre Duna in fourth. Michael Cook Jr. in fifth. Florian Horvath in sixth. Jordan Navarro in seventh. Rafael Rodriguez in eighth. Rick Javorka in ninth. And Frank Nunzio in 10th.
Let's hope that Rafael has a much better race this time around. Remember, there's only 11 points separating Michael Cook, Andre Duna, Rafael Rodriguez, and Patrick Rich. So 4 race teams fighting for the 3rd spot. Should be interesting, to say the very least. Look, the sun is coming out, right? Track's got some dry stuff in some areas. It's going to be a little interesting on this start to see what the weather is going to do for them, because it's about to start raining from the looks of things right at the beginning of this race. Hopefully they all have the wet on still.
And Flavio has joined the Porsche Cup already, so he's good to go. I'm not sure if Jordan did, but he has to go race now, so he's going to stop chatting.
Well, I don't see a registration for him, so we'll have to wait and see. Keep the pressure on.
We'll have to get with his mom so she can apply the pressure on, make sure he gets signed up. She is.
Oh no. Okay, so Rick Javorka shows he's got dry tires on his car. He's not on the track. There he goes. He switched. Phew! He had me worried. All right, we got one driver left to grid. That was Florian, and now they're all here. This race is about to go. Hey, Fry, for the last one of the season, this one's yours, baby.
Rory gonna lead us off solo, see if he can get any kind of jump. Let's see how the start goes. One side looks like they're in the dry, the other side's in the wet. O'Shea gets away. Solo's going to fall in behind him. Patrick Rich in third, Duna in fourth. And here's the single file where you can't see anything in front of you, so you don't want to be in the slipstream or single file. Rory is going down, very defensive into turn one. Solo in second, Patrick Rich in third. Everybody goes single file coming through the first couple corners. And no incidences. Couple slow guys in the back. I'm not sure. Were they off pace?
Probably just trying not to crash.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. Very careful through here. But look at that rooster tail coming off every single car. We saw this a little bit yesterday where we go inside the car and you can't see the car in front of you. Interesting part with these cars, they have no brake lights. You see a red flashing light. That's all you get is that flashing light. So you don't know if a guy's speeding up or slowing down. You just know, I'm almost going to hit him. Like this.
Oh, it's starting to rain on the front stretch now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. Andre says, I need to get around Patrick Rich. He's not going to beat me.
Right.
If he stays right here with Patrick Rich, should be good. There's the rain. We're seeing the rain here on the front half of the track. It looks like it might last for about 5 or 10 minutes. So I don't know if we're going to see dry tires on these cars at this race at all, but the sun's out and it's raining. That's super great.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
That's what it's like here. Wearing your sunglasses, driving down the highway in the sun, full rain.
Yeah, been there. Look at that view. Can you go cockpit view behind one of these guys just so people can see just how hard it is to see when you're behind a car? Well, it'll work. It's a lot worse.
They're both. Yep. Yeah,
jeez, guys.
And that's pretty much he keeps sliding that way, so I'm trying to go this way, but then he slides and then I slide, and we can't. Nobody can get grip to go. Yeah. So it looks like they're racing really hard, but it's probably more of they're each trying not to hit each other.
This is an overtake right here.
There's some sunny skies for you.
Oh, here comes Michael Cook right in behind him. Late on the brakes. Andre, he's barely. Nope,
yeah, that's not going to work.
Oh, that's not going to work. And that is going to, that's going to be a, jeez, right in front of the leader?
Yes.
Wait.
He regains his spot over Patrick Rich.
Did he get a penalty and have to slow down yet?
How does that
work? How does that work? That's what?
I'm going to give him so many props for driving through the glass, back on track, and he never spun out. I got to give him props on that. Ooh. You see them just all fighting for grip and traction. There's just none out there. They go through Lake Indy to get onto the front straightaway.
Lake Indy.
They're down the straight with the cockpit view. I mean, there's no windshield in front of them. So it's all just hitting your visor, hitting you in the face.
So Andre Duna gets the overtake done off track. Wow, all three of those guys hit the... They all were like, what? Wow, the great equalizer the rain has become today.
It's like telling someone, a small touch, it did not take much.
Oh, Michael Cook goes around. Oh, this is getting crazy, you guys.
I'm not stewarding this race, by the way. I'm opting out.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I still think that Andre Duna getting that position from Patrick off the track is a little suspect for me, but we'll sort that out as we get there. But that's crazy.
It's just, yeah. Again, how he didn't spin out, amazing. I think he planned on kind of doing that. I think maybe you just get the car pointed in a direction and you're just happy it's doing that.
Maybe.
And Nunzio's off again. There's a couple races I've seen at this track now, and I've never seen it dry.
That's funny. Now watch this as they're going down the front stretch. Watch what it looks like from the driver's point of view. That's what they see. Now, when they're in the cockpit, you can make that center part go away so you can actually see what's in front of you. But just imagine that's what you see. And all you see is that little light. He pulls out because he's like, I need to know where I am on this track. I need to be able to stop this car. Is Jordan last? He is. He's a ways back. I wonder if he's just trying to get through the race or if he went off the track. I didn't catch it myself.
Rodriguez, I mean, look how he's right there, but just your vision is blurred by that mist getting shot back at you.
Okay, so let me tell you, as they stand on the track right now, Andre Duna does get the third spot by 6 points over Michael Cook. And Rafael Rodriguez. Patrick Rich is a little further back, but it would be Andre, then Michael, then Rafael, then Patrick. Patrick and Rafael are separated by 1 point as we watch Jordan barely getting things done here. The challenge is did Andre Duna get that position off track? I feel like he needs to give that one, but our live race steward will be able to make that decision if he thinks that that's what should be done. He can pop on the radio and say that Andre needs to give that position back, or we can take care of that at the end of the race. But I don't know. I feel like that's
as of now. It has been noted.
Yeah. So there's Andre. He goes off the track. Now, was he ahead when he came back on the track? Was he ahead before he went off? That's the real trick. I think he was ahead. He was ahead.
He was ahead.
But he was ahead because he was out of control.
They're battling. So I'll give them that. Now, the difference, the gap when he comes back on.
Oh, it's pretty close. Pretty much
and
the same.
And here he comes right back on him. So, yeah, I mean, I
guess it could stay.
I don't really see why he would have to give the spot back especially
you're
now.
Right. I totally have that. Yeah, I thought he was like dead even with him going into the corner, but he definitely had probably close to a car length on him. So
yeah, I mean, they say gaining an advantage is usually what a penalty, results for, but plowing through the grass and getting it all over your car with the puddles, I don't really see that as gaining anything. Yeah. I mean, I think he got lucky and survived. So got to give it to him. Good driving through the melee.
So Jordan Navarro just passed Frank Nunzio, who had gone off track. So Jordan's gained a position up into 8th. So we'll see if he can grab a few more spots there. But as it stands right now, Andre Duna has the points over Michael Cook to grab that third spot. Rafael Rodriguez running in 5th. I'm pretty sure I have that. Oh no, that stuff has changed. Where'd Florian go? Oh, they switched. They're just switching spots. Okay. Yep. So there's no way to really call what this is right now, not live anyway. But Rafael Rodriguez is 1 point ahead of Patrick Rich, but Patrick Rich is ahead of him on track. So if Rodriguez loses another point, then he would drop to behind Patrick Rich as far as the standings go. So yeah, all these guys have bragging rights still to fight for.
You know, as we saw in the last race, they were running 8th and 9th and still battling. So it always matters. That's just what
Always.
matters. It's just good battles, and then of course to win those battles.
Oh, is that Michael Cook right behind them? Is he catching him? Oh, okay. That could change some things. That could change some things. Let's see.
Especially the more they
Go on.
battle, the more he's going to catch up.
That's true. So the difference between the points that Michael Cook has in 7th place, once you get into the top 5, you actually there's a higher increment for points. So if you're in 6th place and you move up to 5th place, instead of getting a 1-point advantage, you have a 2-point advantage. And it does that all the way up until you get to the podium places. So first and second place, you have a wider gap of points for earning that spot. So what Michael Cook needs to do is get himself up into the top 5, because then he can have something to work with when it comes to Andre Duna. Because I don't think Andre, unless something happens to Koztek and Rory, is gonna get much higher. And Michael Cook's like, just keep it going. Listen, there is no rain right now.
There you
I
go.
don't see any for the next probably. It's scattered, so we might see some more rain showing up. We're in a little dry spell right now, but there's some more coming. I don't know when it's going to show up. Probably at the end of the race.
Or never. It'll dry out and I'll be on wet tires on a slick track. No telling this.
Oh, Michael Cook has been getting faster lap times than these two ahead, so he is slowly catching them. It would seem.
Well, now that they've got a little gap, maybe we'll see if they keep the pace or start battling again. He looks like he dropped a little bit further back. Yeah, he must. Yeah, that's how it goes. You do about 4 laps where you're catching them, make one mistake, and it's like it just erases everything. Painful. Yep, painful.
Ouch.
And frustrating, and you want to get mad at anyone but yourself, but you can't. Yeah. That's
He's
track's
pushing.
fault.
He's trying to get up there. He wants to get that spot.
Oh, that was close to the wall. I think Patrick Ricks just about tapped the wall. Not sure if Rodriguez is, well, it was Horvath that tapped the wall, but so the track looks dry. It looks like there's a big line, so I don't know why Rodriguez would dive all the way to the bottom.
All right, I just put in the scoring again where they are on the track right now. And Andre still has a 6-point lead over Michael Cook to get the to get 3rd place in the championship. But Michael Cook is only 3 points ahead of Rafael. Rafael's only 3 points ahead of Patrick Rich. So it's very close up there. And they still have to drive in this stuff for another 7 minutes, 10 seconds, plus or minus a lap. So anything can happen between now and then.
Definitely. It's got to be intense in the rain. Talking with a few drivers yesterday, it's a little bit of a white knuckle situation. Your hands might hurt from gripping your wheel. You also might need a new wheel from putting the grips into it.
Maybe. That sounds about right. When you get into these races, sometimes you get pretty warm sitting in the seat. Absolutely. And you have to be mindful of that, because you get sweaty hands and then suddenly your hands are a little slippery on the wheel. So that's why most drivers wear gloves, and especially sim racers, because, well, not especially sim racers, especially real racers, because it's also a fire resistance thing, but a safety thing. But what you don't want is getting your hands sweaty and hot and not being able to have a good grip on the steering wheel. So, ooh, look at that little slide a little bit. He is pushing. Woo, Koztek is. Oh wait, who's that behind him? No, that's, oh yeah, Kostek's just a second and a half back there. Andre Duna is, rather, from Kostek. So Kostek trying to get, oh no, that's somebody else. Yeah, third place, what's that gap? About 7 seconds, I think, right?
Michael Cook lost the car.
Oh no, Michael Cook went off track again.
Yeah, pushing too hard. Oh, calamity corner.
Curbs.
You hit one, you're
Oh
done.
no, don't crash into stuff. Don't hit stuff. Don't hit stuff. Don't hit stuff. Oh no, he hit stuff. Is the wing still on there though? That's what we all want to know. He's not driving. Oh, there he goes.
I think he might have. Oh no,
Got
still
a wing
has.
on there. Did he get lucky?
Yeah, contact. That looked pretty good. Contact for the wing to still be on.
Yeah. Well, if he was trying to catch Andre by getting a couple of spots, he didn't help himself right there. That's for sure. Rafael Rodriguez, though, is going to get some stuff. So where does Michael Cook fall back to? All the way to 9th. Oh, no. Michael Cook drops to 9th position. That's going to change a few things. Wait, are all three of these guys fighting for position right now?
I think that's going to
Horvath
take.
and Rodriguez still fighting. And who's that behind him? Is that Frank Nunzio who's behind them?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a lap down, though.
Ah.
Okay.
So this is kind of like, yeah, a two-way battle for that third spot, but it wasn't Patrick Rich in that battle as well, or no?
I don't know what. Let me look. Patrick Rich is not on the track.
He's in 4th.
Oh, yes, he is. He's in 4th. What am I talking about? Sorry. I'm checking out our scoring, trying to keep everybody up to date with what's going on with this championship because it keeps changing on us, and I'm loving that.
I mean, it could
Jordan
be.
Navarro's in the pits. Oh, no.
And I think Duna, Rich, Horvath, Rodriguez, they're all battling for that third spot. Some a little further out than others. You know, some have a better chance at holding on to that third spot, but you still got 8 minutes to go, and anything can happen at this track in 8 minutes, especially with it being so wet.
Oh, those guys are getting so close. Like, how do they want to do that in the rain? Like, wow.
Well, you're kind of hoping that, you know, you obviously don't touch the guy next to you, but maybe he makes a mistake and you're in the right place at the right time. But look at that. I mean, that is just a splash.
That is so hard to drive in. I've been there.
Okay, I don't know where Duna's going now. Was that even part of the track?
Trying to find other shortcuts. All right, so as they stand on the track right now, Rafael still just 3 points behind Michael Cook. If he can get another spot back, he'd be. Let's see, where is Rafael? He's in 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th. These dudes can't make up their minds. This one's going to the end of the race.
No.
That is for sure. And it matters. Florian's not fighting for a championship at all or any championship stuff, but Rafael is. Rafael needs that spot back. He really does. Will it make a difference? Let me see if it'll make a difference. I don't know if it'll actually make a difference if he finishes ahead.
Yeah, he would really need Duna to make a
He's going to
mistake.
be 1 point behind.
Even if he gets that spot?
Even if he gets that spot, he's going to be 1 point shy of Michael Cook. Now, I haven't counted for pole positions or fastest laps or clean races. And the only clean race we have right now that I could see is Rory so far.
So
and
Jordan
Rory had
and
the
Michael
pole, right?
have, yeah, and Jordan and Michael have both went out of the race right now. So if Michael could have,
oh yeah,
if he could have stayed on track, Michael would have had a shot to grab one more spot, which could have put him ahead of Rodriguez and Horvath, depending on where they finish. And that 1 point could have made just a huge difference.
Well, I have the scoring as Michael Cook finishing in 9th because his race is over. And still, Rafael has to get another spot on the track or some kind of bonus point. to beat Michael Cook because he's behind by 1 point. Now that's just to beat him for 4th position. Andre Duna is ahead of that by a lot. He's got a 186 to Michael's 178. So Andre, Kostek, they'll be on the podium with Rory for the championship. But this is just fun to watch. That's what this is. Look at these two.
They've switched position at least 6 times now, lap after
Yep.
lap.
We got rain back again, folks. Just a little bit, and it's across the entirety of the track right now. So well, it's going to be across the entirety of the track momentarily. Right now it's just going across the front stretch. And but it's going to come through and then lighten up again. Yeah, these guys are going to be racing in the rain all the way to the end, I think.
Now, I know, I hate to say it, but Jordan probably had to drop out of the race because he's had absolutely no MX5 practice. So he's going to have to get ready for the race tonight. So that's probably what it was. Mom probably came in with the schedule, letting him know what was going on, that he needed to put his time in. So
no, he probably wrecked the car, is my guess, and probably had so much damage to it that it wouldn't be fixed by the end of the race.
As long as he wrecks in front of Ando tonight, I'll be good with that, because then I'll have a chance to reclaim my championship.
That's funny. That's funny.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm the only way that Rodriguez gets there is if he can finish in 4th place. If he can finish in 4th place, which is not likely because Patrick Rich is running in 4th place and he's quite a ways up there, then he's not gonna have a shot to get in that 3rd place. But still, what a great battle these guys have had all season long.
We're gonna be interested to see the new series, Mr. Rory O'Shea, how he can do in something other than an open wheel car.
He has not registered for that series for the Porsche Cup.
See, we need to get everybody registered. If you competed in here, you must compete in the Porsche Cup. It's a made-up rule that I just made up, so you have to do it.
That's funny.
So we're gonna get these guys in here. The more we have, the better it is. But we've learned through doing this for so long. It's just when guys get together, drivers get together, they get better. They kind of feed off each other, but they learn each other's tendencies, and they learn to race really well together. So you'll see the competition level rising. You'll see their kind of, like we say, bragging rights. Yeah, that's becomes very important. Importanter, because I can make up words too. I'm in the South, but it really makes the racing so great. And by the end of the season, I mean, it's like everybody's just at that peak level. Just so awesome. So I can't wait for the new series, and everybody go sign up, because we want everybody there. Like, share, subscribe on here on YouTube as well, because we got more stuff coming up, because we're always busy doing something. So come on.
Yep.
Look at this right here.
As a matter of fact, one of the things that if we haven't said it out loud, so I'm going to say the quiet part out loud now. We have been waiting to have enough drivers where we can have a 3rd class, a pro-am, and an am class. Right now, we're set up for pros and ams, but if we can get another 20 drivers to register for the series, we should be able to put together 3 classes. They'd all be in the same car, but we'd have 3 classes for the drivers to compete in. And that would be awesome. That would give the AM drivers some good fun battling with themselves and feeling like they can race for something, right? The pro-ams as well. That's a pretty stout list of people that we have. And then there's the pros, and we have a bunch of that pedal. We have a bunch of new folks that have joined, and in case you were wondering, I mentioned this earlier to to our little team of me and picks and stuff. We have so far 9 different countries represented for the Porsche Cup. 2 from Australia, 1 from Brazil, 2 from Canada, 4 from France, 7 from Germany, 1 from Switzerland, 3 from Thailand, 1 from the UK, and 11 from the US. So it is very international. And speaking of international, Brazil versus Switzerland right here. Woo.
You must
Hey,
have loved being
Rodriguez,
one of those
if you break
kids.
late, you can go across the grass and then you can get a spot.
You must have been one of those kids who loved skipping coins across ponds.
I didn't mean it, Rafael. I didn't mean it. Is he ahead before going into there?
Oh, he's going. Too late now.
He said, I
See where he
saw what
comes-
Andre did.
Where's he come back out? Is
He's
he?
behind him.
Oh, there he goes. He's way behind him.
That
He
was-
took the longer way around.
I hope he was not listening to me. No, he didn't. I could tell he was trying to break late. Couldn't get those wheels to stick. What fun. And that is Rick Javorka. Javorka? No. Yeah, Javorka. That's in front of them. If I remember the livery. He's a lap down, so that's not for position.
I think it's already over, right?
Oh yeah, the race is over. What? Oh yeah, look at that. That went quick. We got a little
Coming
distracted
to the wire.
by the by the final part. Rory
Rory's-
says, I don't need a wing for the rest of this race. I'm just gonna do donuts.
Cost check in the
Congratulations,
background
man.
doing donuts on his area.
Yep, everyone is doing it. The series is over. There's still somebody coming across. Frank Nunzio is still finishing up his part of this race. Oh, nope, he is not. He's done. He's out. Oh no, he's there. His car is Roy says, I don't want anybody to reuse this car. I'm gonna break every part of it. Don't make me have to drive this thing again.
It
Here
kind of,
comes
you know
Frank
what?
Nunzio across for
That looks
7th
pretty sweet
position.
like that. I kinda
Look at
like
the
the way
nose
that
cone is
looks.
just bouncing around by itself. That is not the F4 Cup champion, folks, but that is Florian Horvath, who finishes in the race. Where is Florian Horvath? He finishes 16th in the championship. Rio O'Shea's first. Kostek's finished second in the championship. Andre Duna finishes third. Michael Cook fourth. Rafael Rodriguez fifth, followed by Patrick Rich, then Mateo Jacinto, Jordan Navarro, Rick Javorka, and Alan from Simray City. Those are your top 10 for the season. So then we have a bunch of other people that came for a couple of races, but now I'm sad because it's over. But I'm also excited because when we come back in 2 weeks, it's going to be Porsche Cup cars. No traction control, no anti-lock braking. Wet tracks beware. That's what I'm thinking.
And Rory O'Shea brings home the win. Koscheck in second. I swear I'm just reading off the qualifying order again. Andre Duna in third. Patrick Rich in fourth. Florian Horvath in fifth. Rafael Rodriguez in sixth. Frank Nunzio in seventh. Rick Javorka in eighth. Michael Cook Jr. DNF, and Jordan Navarro also DNF. The rain has taken its toll on a few.
It has. It's become a little bit of a pain. So, Andre Duna, welcome to the show. Third place on the track at the end of the race. Third place in the championship at the end of the season. Congratulations, man.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
I'm sure that was a little bit nerve-wracking, being that you knew you had to get in front of some people, and then the off-track grass mowing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that, but that was pretty great, dude. That was pretty great.
Yeah, I really didn't practice for wet conditions, so I had a bit. I had to struggle a bit.
Yeah, but Yes, we really enjoyed. We were at first we were thinking that it was an overtake done off track, but then we went back and looked and realized, oh no, he was ahead of him before. But that move through the grass and the control you had of the car to get back out on the track and remain in your position, that was pretty good, dude. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a bit lucky, let's say.
Lucky. I mean, you had this, you had all the steering, and I don't even think you let off the gas. I think you had your foot in it the whole
No, I don't
time.
think so yeah.
Oh man. Well, great finish. Third place in the race. That's pretty awesome, and getting that championship there. There wasn't much to happen. Kostek and Rory were pretty far ahead, but
Yeah.
you were battling with four different other guys trying to get this, or three other guys trying to get this thing done, and you did it. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So anything you want to say? Any shout outs, any thank yous, any friends, family, teammates?
Well, as ever, I want to thank my team, and I just want to say that I had a lot of fun in this championship, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to having you there. Are you planning to participate in the new Porsche Cup we just released?
I really don't know. Maybe it depends. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you don't, then we're going to take away your third place champion. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations, dude. Good job.
Thank you.
You bet. Kostek, are you there?
Yep, hello.
Hey, man, congratulations. Woohoo! Second place on the track, second place in the championship. You did it.
Yep,
Yeah.
I guess
Was
so.
it easy?
Sometimes, sometimes it was easier. Sometimes a bit frustrating, but
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah, I
you're
delivered
describing
it, I
race
guess.
driving.
What?
I said you're describing race driving. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's frustrating, right?
Yes, some races were not the best, especially a week ago, but yeah, I guess it's okay. Second place, like Rory in first four races, completely jumped out of range of any attack. So
Yeah, he did throw down some serious weight. But that's fine. Everybody else was racing for the rest of the spots, and I honestly thought a couple times during the season, and I know that some of the guys here in the booth feel the same way. We saw you on top of Rory several times during the race, and we were like, this dude's got the pace to do it. And but sometimes it's just an unfortunate thing. A wheel got in the wrong place, or coming through traffic, or it just there was always some little thing. It was you had the speed, the lap times, and the pace. It was just the consistency of it where it seemed to every now and again catch you looking. And but still, I'm looking forward to seeing you come back in the next one, and putting it to Rory, making him earn it. That's awesome.
yeah, I
Anything?
will, I will,
Okay.
I will, I will try. In this race, honestly, it was a bit too many mistakes. I was putting pressure on him, but yeah, then I slipped one, then second time, and the tires were gone already. So yeah, no chance to do that this race or anything. At Watkins, it's always fun to race. Yeah, it's fun to do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this was a lot of rain. We really thought maybe that it would dry up a little bit and, at least give you guys a little bit more to work with. But the weather model said, I have a different idea for you guys. I'm gonna just make you all rain in the pouring rain the whole race.
yep.
Awesome. Well, hey man, any final words before we move on?
I'm looking into next season probably. Maybe I will try and attack it. it depends honestly on calendar and everything. But yeah, I will try. I will try. It would be fun, I guess, to drive against Rory because I think he's really at the top and he's not really driving on 3K I rating. He's driving a bit more than that. Maybe not a bit, maybe a bit more, but maybe a
Yeah,
bit more. Like he isn't 3K. Maybe me too, but yeah, then he's a bit faster than me, a bit more rated than me. But yeah, I'm looking into next one. Maybe I will try to put some pressure on the next season on him. I will try, I guess.
awesome. Well, congrats, man. Good job. And are you looking to run in the Porsche Cup starting in a couple of weeks?
Um, I don't have any schedule so far, so maybe honestly everything depends on the schedule for me.
Yep.
So
I know how that goes. It's starting at the same time that this has been starting, and it's on the same day. So it just starts in 2 weeks. But it's in that cup car, no traction control, no
yeah,
ABS.
I know. I guess it would be fun. I was driving a league in that car. It's pretty hard, but I think it's doable. I think it's fun. I think it's possible, and everything. I mean, I could try. I really like this one so far. Like I remember till the weekend, like with the where I won at Watkins. Like that was honestly that was peak performance of this league and of the racing here. A bit sad that people came out. Maybe because it was some sort of break. Maybe they just didn't saw any chance at their like advancing in points and standings, which is a bit sad because you always race for any place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think it's a bit sad because there was like 20-25 cars that were trying all the time. It was really good, really fun for I guess everybody also. I was also challenged by some guys that I thought that it's impossible them to catch me, and yeah, I was put in pressure at Watkins first time, then second. Yeah, so we need these people honestly in this league. They are just making race better.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for sharing your comments on that, man. That's pretty awesome. So congratulations again, man. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Well, we already kind of went through this with Rory about 4 weeks ago when he sealed the deal for the Cup Championship, for the Simray City F4 Cup Championship. Rory, congratulations, man. Good job. I love that button.
Thank you. I just had to wait until that finished.
Well, you finish it up in the rain. You win the race. You've won pretty much all of your races thus far. I think as far as things go, you have 7 wins of 8 races. And the only reason that you didn't get a win in all of the races is because my scoring is wrong.
Both the Watkins Glen races.
Oh, no. Round 5, you got a 14th place finish there. So, I know why my stuff isn't working. Never mind. I take it all back. Yeah, there was one race you didn't win. I think it was Watkins Glen or something like that.
Well,
you
it's
didn't.
2 races.
Is
Yeah,
it too?
both
Yeah,
of the Watkins Glen races. Two of
yeah.
them.
But anyway, you did it.
Yeah,
Simray City Cup champion, dude.
very, very, very happy with that. Had to get it done there in the first wet race of the season towards the end, which it was a nice little challenge and change from what we've been used to all season. But yeah, delighted to get it done in the end.
Well, I'd like to tell you that in my hand right now, I am holding your coin, which I now have to send to friggin' Ireland. I don't know what that's gonna run.
Yeah, that could be difficult, right?
No, it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm sitting here holding it. I wish I could show you a picture, but Pix has pictures of them. But yeah, that thing is going to be on its way to you, bud. I'll be sending you a message, getting your details. But that's awesome, dude. You did so good. That was a good series, and I think we're gonna have a few extra people that the next time we do this, they might come give you a little run for your money. It sounds like Koztek is gonna up his game a little bit, try to keep you a little bit more under pressure. It'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Oh yeah, I don't think next season will be anything like this one. FDF4 is just a very strong car for me. I think once we get into the cup car, I think it'll be much more of a level playing field. I definitely won't win as much races, I'll tell you that now.
So you're planning to run the Cup Series?
I'll see what I can do. I'm back in college now and stuff, so I'll at least get to a few of the races, but maybe not full season. But hopefully I'll try to get to as many as I possibly can.
As every sim racer would say, anytime I get a chance to get in the sim and race on the track, I'm gonna do it, and that's just how it works.
Exactly.
Awesome. Oh man, I don't want this to be over. We've been talking about it on the broadcast, but also Pix and I are just like, this thing's almost over. It was only it's not long enough. We got to do some different stuff. What do you think of the sprint format? Do you think maybe next season we do something where maybe it's a full length, like hour-long race and you have to pit at some point during the race for tires or fuel? Or do you like the sprint format?
I do like it. Like most of the other leagues I do is a similar kind of format of 20-25 minute races. I did like the fact that it was two different tracks, though, because that's a unique selling point of this championship, because I've never come across any other series do that. But yeah, no, the longer ones are nice as well. Especially it's nice kind of to get you back used to doing longer races, especially when I come up to do the endurance races, I have to adapt a bit more to those longer stints. And I feel like doing a 60-minute race where you have to do stops and you have to look at strategy, I think is also really, really good as well.
So you're thinking maybe we do like a 6-hour race? Is that what you're thinking? I'm kidding.
If you give me a few of my high pre teammates, then maybe.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Well, you guys have picked up a few, so you have some more to work with. So not too bad. In fact, Patrick Rich, who finished 4th, one of your teammates now, Jordan Navarro, one of your teammates now. So you never know. That just gave me an idea, Pix. We have to talk. Anyway, I don't think anybody's ever done like a really long open wheel formula endurance series. I mean, maybe they have, but I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, Rory, any final closing thoughts as we're watching on camera that you decided I'm gonna wreck this car so nobody makes me drive this thing again?
Yeah, it's like that's how it's going to look in the museum now in a few years' time.
Well, what's left of it.
I'm sure most of it's scattered around the track, but yeah, you have to celebrate, especially I wanted to do a 360 across the line, but I bottled it a little bit. But
All right, any final words?
I just want to thank you lads for putting on a really good championship. I think it was my first time I'd raced with you since I think your very first championship. So it was really good and really good to see a good, healthy grid on there as well. And thanks, to Pix and everyone at Hyperi for the support and everything over the last couple of years. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Congrats
Thank
again.
you.
All right. You take it easy, buddy. And I'll be sending you a message. We'll get that prize shipped out to you ASAP.
Thanks.
So awesome. Oh, what a great end of the season. We got to crown a championship a few weeks ago, but we had ourselves a barn burner for those top last couple spots on the podium, didn't we, guys?
Absolutely. That was, like we talk about it, the leader was already chosen. He had conquered it, but to the end, everyone battles for every single spot. And that's what makes series like this great. And we appreciate all the drivers that came out and everybody who signed up. We'll just get more next time and it'll be even better.
Yeah, it will be better. That is for sure. Who had the fastest lap in that race? Was it Rory?
I think it
Or
was
did
Rory.
Andre have it?
I think Rory got that one. Andre was too busy farting around in the grass.
Okay. Well, let's see. There's the coin. That's what it is. And you know what? We have what number is he going to be? I'm just going to go find that right now because I know I can look at the list on our website at gtchampions.com/whatever, GTC-awards, or you could just go to the About GTC, and it lists all of our coin winners there. Florian Horvath, who had won the IGTS Series America Challenge AM class, had number 10. And so number 11 will be sent off to the great country of Ireland to be sitting in Rory's house or wherever he is, or in his pocket to go and show everybody. And he'll get to do the same thing that the number 4 coin
That's me.
belongs in. Who has the number 4 coin? Till? That's right.
I don't know.
It was you. Till is actually the very first driver to win one of these coins. And you're saying, well, why is he number 4? Well, because me, Pix, and Eton have 1, 2, and 3. That's why. But he's the first one to win when he won the Porsche Euro Cup. Okay, I'll do it nice. The Porsche Euro Cup in 2024 as the pro driver, and Morgan Smith won it as the AM drivers. But yeah, Till has the first one, and now Rory has the latest one. And then when we finish up the MX5 Cup that's going on later today, when we finish the World Cup, and when we finish the Luke Mansky Racing and Performance Porsche Cup, all those winners are going to be getting those coins. It's going to be awesome. And you know what else? All of the drivers have access to some pretty good gear with the Sim Race City guys. And so Alan, buddy, from simracecity.com, thank you for your partnership through this series. We loved watching it. We weren't sure how we were going to like doing open wheel stuff in our mostly GT style racing, but we've fallen in love, buddy. You've done it, and now we're gonna keep on doing these. So hope to see you back here for that one, bud. And folks, make sure you go support them. At the very least, go to simracecity.com and at least just check out the website, look and see what they have to offer, just so you know. And you can tell your friends, tell your family, tell whomever that you know that's a sim racing person, and say, hey, if you want to get some nice gear, go check them out, simracecity.com. I don't know why we didn't think to have Alan in here right now to talk to him about this at the end of the series, but he's not here. I think he's watching, or he was earlier. But yeah, so go check him out, folks. We really appreciate all that he's done for us. All right, folks. Well, again, thanks for visiting with us and listening to us yammer on for our length of time. I am Chris. Fry was here giving some commentary. Thanks, Fry, for another great season. Looking forward to working with you in our next series in the Porsche Cup.
Always. It's always fun. Great drivers, and I can't wait for it.
Awesome. And Till, I hope to see you back here. I'm not sure if Till's decided he wants to. I think he's decided he wants to remain our live race steward and not race in it. Right, Till?
Yep.
So
that's right.
Good having you here. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks when we come back at this one. And Pix, buddy, I got to say, and I say it plenty, but I'm not going to ever stop saying it. Everything looks amazing, buddy. Everything that you do is just awesome. And the best part is that Pix and I have this working relationship now where we work together every single day. I don't think we've missed very many days, if any. Every single day we work together, and folks, we even have to like be stern and stand up to each other for things, because we just have to keep each other honest, and it works out great. It's a great partnership. I really love it. And so I just want to say that out loud, Pix. Look forward to the Porsche Cup with you.
Same. Just loving it, having a lot of fun, and just love how it looks, and love having people enjoy it, and both on the broadcast, on track. So thank you to everyone who comes to the broadcast, all the guys who register for the races. Just loving it, and loving having this with you, Chris. So thank you to Fry and Teal for supporting us, Eitan for all the help, to Alan for trusting us with his series, and hopefully we'll have another one of these really soon, because this is a really fun car and makes up for a really fun series. And thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, Pix. And again, thank you, Eitan, for everything. And of course, Origin Micro, we cannot forget our global sponsor who has made all of this possible for us, along with Alan. Origin Micro, go check them out, folks. At the very least, see what they've got to offer, see if it works for you in your business, in your entrepreneurship, or just for your home. Go check them out at originmicro.com and let them know that we sent you there. Again, thanks everybody for coming and visit us. Thanks from all of us to all of you. We look forward to seeing you in just a couple of weeks for the Luke Mansky Racing Porsche Cup. And I'll be back this afternoon at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Gran Turismo's MX-5 Cup, brought to you by GT Champions. And we'll go from there. Take it easy, buddy, and have a good one.
Bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need: Makoni.
With the launch of Makoni Entertainment and Makoni Competizone alongside Makoni Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.